المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم. قل رب زدني علما. So, pursuant to the situation that we have these days, particularly the situation of Palestine, which should be a matter of concern and a matter of horror for every human being on the planet, and particularly for every Muslim, those who believe in Allah in the last day. And since there are misconceptions concerning Bayt al-Maqdis and Palestine and the whole situation there, so we want to clarify this in the light of the Book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Sunnah of Rasulullah, that Palestine is a holy place in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the estimation of every Muslim. And so therefore we're going to read several ahadith for the next several days, inshallah, so that we can understand the position of Bayt al-Maqdis, the masjid, and the whole area better known as Palestine. So, عن أبي إسحاق رضي الله تعالى عنه قال سمعت البراء ابن عازب رضي الله عنه يقول صلينا مع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم نحو بيت المقدس 16 أو 17 شهرا ثم صرفنا نحو الكعبة. So Abi Ishaq radiallahu anhu says, I heard that Bara ibn Azib, Sahabi Jalil radiallahu anhu, saying that we prayed with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam towards Bayt al-Maqdis 16 or 17 shahran for 16 or 17 months. That was after the Hijrah. After the Hijrah of Rasulullah from Makkah to Medina, when Nabi was praying towards the Kaaba at the time of the shifting to Medina. As you remember in the tafsir, we talked about this in Surah Al-Baqarah, as is mentioned. So again, we're repeating that whole incident that Nabi after Hijrah was facing Bayt al-Maqdis for 16 or 17 months. And then ultimately, Nabi was turned towards the direction by the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala towards the Kaaba al-Musharrafah. Therefore, we call Bayt al-Maqdis the Qiblat al-Ula, the first Qibla of Islam. The first Qibla of the Muslims, was facing towards Bayt al-Maqdis. And it is the sanctuary in which so many prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala were centered, and which we'll talk a little bit later about its building, completed, and so forth and so on. Hadith al-Thani. عن أبي ذر رضي الله تعالى عنه قلت يا رسول الله أي مسجد بني في الأرض أول؟ قال المسجد الحرام. فقلت يا رسول الله ثم أي؟ قال ثم المسجد الأقصى. قلت كم كان بينهما؟ قال 40 سنة. ثم حيثما أدركت الصلاة فصلي والأرض لك مسجد. So the second hadith is on Abi Dharr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He says that I asked, Ya Rasulullah, which masjid has been placed on the earth first? So Nabi replied, Al Masjid al-Haram. This is also a collaboration or corroboration, but is mentioned in the Quran. So as the Quran mentioned, the first masjid that was set forth for humanity as a markaz, as a center for Tawheed, for the oneness of Allah, is Masjid al-Haram in Makkah. So then Abu Dharr, she says, then I asked, so, Ya Rasulullah, then which one was after that? Thumma ayyun, then which one was, in other words, was established after the Masjid al-Haram? Thumma al-Masjid al-Aqsa, then the Masjid al-Aqsa is the second masjid which was placed on the earth for the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wahdahu la sharika lahu. So then Abu Dharr, he says, then I said, so how much time, what kind of a time lapse was there between the two of those masjids? So the Prophet mentioned that 40 years, and thereafter, the entire earth has been made as a masjid for you. So wherever it is that the salat overtakes you, and this is another khususiyah or speciality of this ummah, that wherever we find ourselves during the time of salat, or the time of salat has overtaken us, that we may perform our salat in any place which is tahir and pure, facing the Qibla, as the entire earth has been made as a masjid for us. So this is highlighting the fact that the Bayt al-Maqdis was the first Qibla, and the hadith highlights that it is the second center of Tawheed, the center of Deen, which was established on this earth after Masjid al-Haram. So inshallah, in the next several days, we're going to be looking more in detail into the lofty position of Bayt al-Maqdis. In the meantime, also, we see that the events which are unfolding and have been unfolding for nearly 100 years now. So this is destined to be, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a huge event, and actually the place of Mahshar of the people will take place in Sham. And that will be the last chapter of the tussle between the forces of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the forces of Shaitan. It will be there. And we're seeing, the beginning of that, or the steps which are leading up to that. And so it's not unnatural and it's not unexpected that we're going to be seeing, horrific, horrific sights and horrific events taking place there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to understand and the tawfiq to make dua for our brothers and sisters there, and give them the tawfiq to remain steadfast as they are. And Nabi also mentioned that the toughest people on Dajjal and on the forces of evil in the last stages of this world will be the people of that area. And we can see the resilience of those people, And so there's a lot more to be said, inshallah, so rather than extending our time today, we'll continue with this for the next several days. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq to understand and do something, which is appropriate in light of the events that are unfolding. Assalamu alaikum.